He'll get a fender out in front. Brad Keselowski up through the gearbox as well. Brad Case trying to stay with Joey stride for stride. Back to one.
The Team Penske teammates up high. That's Logano and Blaney. Brad Keselowski with drafting help from Corey LaJoie downstairs. It's going to be Keselowski to the lead. Out of turn number 2 to the back straightaway.
Corey LaJoie will take the second spot. Second in line on the bottom. Daniel Suarez, have not heard much from him in this race. He has moved into the top 5, battling for that 5th position. Third car in line to the inside. Here comes Joey Logano topside.
Joey Logano trying to steal the lead away from Brad Keselowski, but it's Keselowski and Logano wheel to wheel for the top spot off turn 4.
Race their way down the short straightaway, wheel to wheel through the entire field with the exception of the back 2 cars. Across the line, white flag goes in the air. Joey Logano squirts out in front of the field. He'll be the race leader.
Logano to the lead, trying to take Ryan Blaney along with him now for the number 2 spot, but Brad Keselowski still has the bottom covered. He gets back underneath Blaney. He's coming back after Logano. Here comes Bradley in the lowland.
And Corey LaJoie right there on his back bumper. Second car in line on the bottom, trying to pull up alongside race leader Joey Logano, who has a car length over teammate Ryan Blaney and Austin Dillon, and they're crashing behind him. One car hard into the outside wall, spins back down to the bottom of the speedway, and we'll try to identify that car as it spins out of lane. That looks to be Ryan Preece that has come to a rest on the apron.
Caution is on the speedway. Caution and checkered flag is waving. Joey Logano will win dual race number 1, and we're waiting to see who gets back to the line. First, it's Casey Mears who will get back to the line and perhaps transfer into the Daytona 500, but the field is frozen, and we're going to have to go back to video and scoring loops to figure out who got the transfer spot into the Daytona 500 in this dual race number 1.
You want drama? How about this? We have overtime, a big crash in the back, and yes, Corey LaJoie was involved in it. LaJoie's car beat up. It's on the grass to driver's left off the racetrack. Casey Mears got a piece of the crash but kept his foot matted on the accelerator. Mears drove through it, but again, it's when the caution flag is called. But LaJoie was a part of the caution. We'll wait and see what NASCAR has to say to find out who's raced their way into the Daytona 500.
What a finish to this one. A.J. Allmendinger was involved. Daniel Suarez got a piece of the action. We're getting thumbs up. It looks to be Casey Mears who will race Sunday in the Daytona 500. It'll be NASCAR Cup Series career start 495 for the driver from Bakersfield, California. So it will be Casey Mears that will transfer in through dual race number 1. What a finish to this one, and an unsuspecting winner. We thought it was going to be Corey LaJoie until mayhem broke out on the back straightaway, and Casey Mears powered through.
Casey Mears will race his way in. Top 10 finishers, though, get championship points here to get the season underway.
Joey Logano is first. Ryan Blaney second. Austin Dillon third. John Hunter Nemechek fourth. Brad Keselowski finishes in fifth. It's Shane Van Gisbergen in sixth. Casey Mears was 7th, with Daniel Suarez 8th, Ryan Preece 9th, and Alex Bowman is 10th. Now, that is unofficial. Again, they're going back and they're making official what the finishing order is at the time the caution flag was displayed, but we did get confirmation that Casey Mears is going to race in the Daytona 500.
Unbelievable. What a finish. What a job. Now, the problem with this Casey Mears team, yeah, they're in the Daytona 500, but Todd, they've got themselves a heavily damaged race car.
They do. They've got a lot of work to do, but you know what? They've got a couple days to do it. They've got practices the next 2 days, but I don't know that they'll be in that. They'll be working on getting this thing ready to go participate in the Daytona 500.
So we are looking again at what happened off the end of the back straightaway, and everybody is just doing major bumper cars right there, and Corey took a heck of a hit. He got spun from the bottom of the racetrack and spun up and into the banking, and that's when cars began to spin inside and out. We talked in NASCAR Live Race Day about preserving your equipment. You want to bring the car back in one piece. We had a couple of cars that were wadded up there and a couple of caution flags. This one was big. That Cup garage is going to be very, very busy tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage here that the guys will have to work through. Fortunately, they've got a couple days to get that done. But, definitely Casey Mears persevered through after being involved in the caution coming to pit road under the green flag. They got that thing fixed enough to get out there and drove himself into the Daytona 500.
Casey Mears was last in the Daytona 500 6 years ago. He will make his 14th career Daytona 500 start.